What's up, guys? It's JB here. There's plenty up with Burnley Football Club at the moment. After the best season we've had for so many years, and we haven't even attempted to bring anybody in. We've got a great squad, we've got a quality squad, but it's threadbare. And do our board not give a damn? No, they don't. Right, Garlick's quite happy raking the money in. We've had a bit of a shambles getting to Aberdeen tonight, which is quite standard, really. Oh, by the way, I've got a ticket for the second leg against Aberdeen just before I rant on and all that sort of thing, because I've got quite a lot to say about the board and one or two other bits and the lack of transfer activity, which I'm going to say in a minute. Just want to tell you that there will be a vlog. I'm going with my Claret 94, as you well know, Chris Whiteman, one of my stars of the World Cup coverage that we've recently done. We've got tickets. My brother's going to. We're in the cricket field stand, which is going to be magnificent for that second leg, and that'll be in just over 8 days' time. So there'll be a vlog coming out for that, just to let you know of the second leg between ourselves and Aberdeen. And hopefully tomorrow, full match commentary of the first leg away from home on the YouTube channel, if they bother actually showing it on TV, so then I can bring it to you for all you expats and Burnley fans abroad. Okay, right. Anyway, that's the good stuff out of the way. I've got to touch on it again. I didn't want to this summer. I really didn't. After last summer, and ranting on, I've kept quiet this summer about the Burnley transfer activities. Obviously, I've been preoccupied with the World Cup and everything else. Obviously, because I've been too busy covering that to realise what's been going on. But I've been looking in it from afar, and we haven't done it. We've done absolutely jack shit. I don't want to swear, but we've done absolutely next to nothing. Again, it's like a broken record with our board. I've asked Darren Bentley, the media man, what on earth is going on? Where are the new players coming in? When are we actually going to sign someone? And the answer I'm getting from the football club is not what I want to hear. 3 years running I've been asking them where the new signings coming from, and all I've been told is relax, be patient. I am fucking getting impatient with them right now. I love Burnley Football Club. I love the way that we've come up and defied the odds and finished 7th and got into Europe. We are supposed to be now an established Premier League club. We're now in Europe. We've got a half-built bloody disabled area, which is not being kept up to speed. We've got a media manager that's very cloak and dagger. We've got a chairman who makes Ebenezer Scrooge look frigging generous. And people want me to relax and be patient and wait. We've got 15 flipping days before the end of the window. What are we... We're going to be panic buying. It boggles the mind. I don't like to be negative and make negative videos and belittle my own club, because I love them to bits. They're my heart and soul. They're my hometown club. I want them to do well. But when the chairman can't even put a good war chest together, I'm stuck in about 60, 70 million pounds. Now, with the money that Burnley are making for the last 2 years, that ought to be a drop in the ocean, surely. Why isn't it? It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. And I've also got these bloody numpties next door trying to interrupt me now by speaking gobbledygook. But I'm absolutely furious with the board. I'd like to know what you guys think. Any Burnley fans out there? I know Chris Whiteman's had his 2 pennant from Mike Garlick, and I agree with him. I think Garlick has not done enough. And also I want to have a look at the chief executive, David Baldwin. I'd like to know his role in all of this. What's he doing? Why are our negotiations so goddamn rubbish that we're not even signing anyone? We've been linked with J-Rod. We've been linked with Craig Dawson. We've been linked with a few top-notch players, and we haven't even... Can you understand? I can understand why West Brom want the valuations. They are prized assets. They've just been relegated. I don't think the board realise that money talks in this game. They still go with the ethos back to Bob Ward's time when they think, oh, we'll sell to survive and all that stuff. We are a rich club now. We should be having a go. We need to get out of the bloody 60s and 70s as a football club and get into the real world. If you want new players, we've got to pay the prices for them. I don't care, right? Pay the prices by all means. I don't want a football club to be put at risk. That is the first thing I want to stress. But have a go at spending. I mean, Brighton have strengthened. West Ham have strengthened. Wolves have strengthened. Fulham are even strengthening. Cardiff are strengthening. All our rivals at the moment are strengthening. And then you come out with, and then Dyche comes out with some gobbledygook. Look, I don't knock Dyche because he's a brilliant manager and what he's done is unsurpassable. And I love him to bits. But all this bloody bullshit about Alisson going to Liverpool for £60-odd million, that's the top end of the bloody market. We're not in that league. So why are we actually even going there and mentioning that? It's a joke. There is no reason why we should not have any trouble of bringing in 4 decent players at decent prices. We can look abroad, right? I know you've got to pay top dollar for English talent. I accept that. But there are plenty of gents out there in the European market that we could sign. Stephen Defoe we got for just over £8 million, £7.5–8 million. And what a signing he's turned out to be. I'd like another 3 of those from Europe. Get a couple of Belgians in. Get a French player in. You know, someone who's got real quality, real ambition to do well in his football career. Come to Burnley. You know, absolute superb. And if it fits in with the Sean Dyche ethos, even better. But let's not mess around. Let's not piss around. So, Mike Garlick, get your finger out and start backing the manager. Otherwise, you will be. And also, let's sort out Ben Mee's contract while we're at it, because he's our best centre-half by none. I don't care whether he's been capped for England or not. He has been Mr. Goody consistency. So we need that sorted out. So what do I think we need? We need a centre-back. We need a winger. And I think we need 2 central midfielders. And possibly a striker. That's what I think we need. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because I'm absolutely sick to this every single summer. It's patience, patience, patience. I've had enough of patience. I want action. I want to see action done by my football club. I want to see people. I want to see new signings paraded. I don't want to wait until transfer deadline day when we're making stupid panic buys. You know, when we got into Europe, we should have been scouted the very minute we got into European football. That should have been back in early May, scouting the best talent, then putting the financial deals in place to get the players in on July the 1st. That's what we should have done. I know the market's very quiet and we've had the World Cup and all that mumbo jumbo, but that's no excuse in my book. Whatever's coming out of Dyche's mouth, he's been force-fed to say that by Mr. Garlick. And I believe it should come up from the top up. And I'm having a go at the man at the top. Look, Mr. Garlick, here's a look. Before I leave with the whole shebang, I just want to give a quick message to Mr. Garlick. Mr. Garlick, I admire what you've done for the football club as chairman in the last 5 years. You've been brilliant. You've got the club where we couldn't have dreamed of, which is fantastic. We don't knock you for that. We don't belittle you. But this summer, after our best season in years, and your failure, and Mr. Baldwin as well, your failure not to bring anybody in is despicable. The building work for the disabled, which is going to be done, I think, by August, is not going to be done on time. I don't care what the excuse is. It's absolute BS. You know, we're supposed to be happy and joyous because we're in Europe for the first time in my lifetime, and yet we're not. Yet the whole bloody summer's been a complete shambles. In the next 15 days, Garlick, it needs to improve all quick. Otherwise, serious questions will be asked to you and Baldwin and you two's bloody inability to negotiate properly to bring in new players. Serious questions have to be asked. I'm sorry, you've done well, Garlick, but maybe it's time you got out the passes with regards to transfers and started living in the real bloody world. And the scouting system also needs to be a lot better, because I'm afraid to say at the moment it's practically not good enough. I'm absolutely fuming. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I want to know what you guys think of Burnley's pathetic transfer policy yet again this summer. Are we leaving it far too late? I think we are. And I owe Mr. Garlick and Mr. Baldwin, I'm calling them both Ebenezer after Scrooge. The fucking Scrooges, them two. I'm absolutely fuming. Anyway, hopefully we'll have full match commentary of the Burnley first leg between them and Aberdeen tomorrow. If we can't, we will do a delayed. But I'm just so pissed off. I just needed to get it off my chest. I've kept quiet all summer long. But with 15 days, it's now starting to be a huge, huge worry. When I'm getting the same old BS like I've had for the last 3 summers from the football club, the word patience is wearing very impatient with me and wearing very, very thin indeed. I do apologise, but I have to say what I feel. I have to let it off my chest. If people don't like it, that's up to you. But I've said my piece now on it. You got your opportunity to comment. Please comment constructively. Don't call me a dickhead or anything like that, because I don't deserve that. I'm just giving an opinion, regardless of how hard that opinion was. I'm just saying what I feel, and at the moment, my heart is telling me that Burnley have not done enough, in my opinion, to bring in the extra 3 or 4 bodies we need. Remember, we're in 4 flipping competitions, and that is the issue I've got. So, Mr. Garlick and Mr. Baldwin, get your fingers out and start signing some players now! Well, thank you very much for watching. And don't forget, we'll have that second leg vlog in a fortnight, within the next 10 days. But thank you very much for watching. For me, JB, I'll see you later. Bye.